Hey, what's up everybody, it's A94 here with another action figure review. This time it is on the Maurice 7-inch scale figure, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes by NECA. This is a fantastic figure, very nice, very nicely made, awesome figure. Wow, the sculpt and paint alone is worth the money. Found him at Toys R Us, so that's where you guys can get him if you guys were wondering, or buy him online wherever you choose. This is I like this better than the Koba figure. I really do. This guy is very nicely made. I just love how top notch they made this guy. It's just very, very cool. The way he looks, the way he's painted is perfect. Here you guys have a little closer look at Maurice from Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which is the sequel to Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Fantastic movie, by the way. Just recently released this summer, so go out and see it. It should be still in theaters, but probably soon to be gone. But anyways, look at that face sculpt, very nice. Those eyes are painted perfectly. Look at that, that looks great. Great sculpting and paint on that face sculpt, very cool. Also down here it has like a rubberized throat, so that's very cool. That does snap off. I've seen reviews where people snap it off, so Sean Long. And so be careful you don't do that. The sculpting on him is freaking cool. I love the fur right here hanging down. We have some soft rubber right there, and then it goes into plastic. That's also cool. I love how that hangs down, so it kind of hides the articulation cut right there. And overall, the sculpt and paint is amazing. Look at those feet. He is very hard to stand, but once you get him standing, he does stand up. As you saw him in the beginning of the video, was standing on his own 2 feet. But he is a little bit tricky, but it is possible. The book is the only accessory he comes with. That is all he comes with, nothing else. So there you see, it's just a red book. There's nothing, no letter or nothing. So that's a really cool accessory for anything else you want to use it for. But it does fit in his hand, so that's awesome. So on to the articulation of the figure. His head goes left and right, up and down very little, so that kind of sucks. I don't like how it doesn't go up and down at all. But left and right, you cannot 360 it because it will snap off that throat piece, that rubber throat piece, so do not do that. So his head articulation is very limited, so that is it's a bummer, but what are you gonna do? His arm goes out a tiny little bit, just go 360 like that, so that's good. Single jointed elbow, so it doesn't move that much, but it's still there. Hinge, it's a ball joint, I think, but it still acts like a hinge, so that's good. He has a little diaphragm joint there. That's where he does swivel at, right there at his stomach, and he doesn't really have an ab crunch, so that's that one here. His leg articulation is very limited. You can barely move it. He has got a single jointed knee, and ankles do swivel, so I actually don't want to move it because it took me forever to get him to stand up on his own 2 feet, so I don't want to move it. But pretty much you can't really pose him, so that's a very, very bad thing. It's a bad thing because, I mean, a little bit more articulation, it would have been a lot better. I know they could have added a double jointed elbow or knee. I know that was possible. It's big enough figure to do that, but they just didn't. But nonetheless, just like the Koba figure, he is a fantastic figure, sculpt-wise and paint-wise. It's phenomenal. I love the different variations of orangey brown in his fur, and he's got that black wash in there too as well. So very, very awesome. Good job by NECA. He is worth it. I do recommend getting him. I heard he is starting to be one of the harder ones to get for some reason. I guess people are looking out for him more than the others, but Maurice is a cool character in the movie. So overall, regardless of the poor articulation, he is a very awesome figure, and I do recommend him, just like the Koba figure. Sculpt wise and paint wise is phenomenal. Details are top notch. I love it. Looks great. I know going into these figures that NECA does not provide us with awesome articulation that I'm used to with SH Figuarts and Marvel Legends and all that, so maybe that's why I'm a little rough on these guys, but I know it's possible. I know they can add a double jointed elbow and more articulation. I know they can do it, but I guess they got replaced with awesome details and sculpting, so I guess that's okay with me because this guy is very, very nicely made and done well. So very awesome figure. Go out and get him if you guys can. If you guys are big Planet of the Apes fans, then go right ahead. He is worth it. I do recommend him. Just don't expect to be posing him in any dynamic poses anytime soon. Not with this particular figure, at least. Anyways, guys, that is the review. This has been Nero94. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you would like, and you guys have a great day. Bye.
That's crispy.